You just can't argue with the success of the Holley Double Pumper carburetor. Basic design has been in use for 70 years, and it's the premier carburetor in just about every type of normally aspirated racing you could think of. The reputation, it stands on its own. Amazing carburetors. But they can be finicky, as we found out with this one. So what happened was I decided to come and work on the Belvedere a little bit, or at least figure out how I want to fortify the front end for some of the off-road drag racing that we were talking about last week. So I said, let me pull this thing out into the daylight and just look things over and see what I want to do. So I went to fire it up, and it started, and I couldn't get it to idle. I'll get to that. So we took this thing off the shelf. It had been sitting for a while. And you expect when carburetors sit for a while, it's going to be a problem. It ran fine when we put it on the shelf, not all that long ago. But we put it on this engine, and the first thing we found was that it had no front accelerator pump. So we changed the front accelerator pump. But that didn't make any difference. So we tore it apart to find out what the problem was. I actually did a whole video on the whole Holley accelerator pump system, linkages and how this goes and that goes and the passages, all of that. So I found it had a clog in the main body, right underneath the shooter. Oddball place, but we fixed it and that was fine. Put it on the engine. And then I noticed that it was pouring fuel from the rear accelerator pump. So I says, okay, well, I have a new one in the front, I'll just put a new one in the back, and then that'll fix it. Yes. So I did, and that fixed that leak. So I ran the car around a little bit and found that it was super, super lean. So okay, take the front of it apart again, and I changed the jets. It had 66s and I went to 72s, and that helped a lot. Now the car was super drivable, but after it ran for a few minutes, it would start to flood over. More typical Holley carburetor stuff. After it ran for a couple of minutes, you get fuel coming out of the front bowl vent. So I know what it is because I've dealt with these things for so long. I knew it was the O-ring between the needle and seat assembly and the bowl. Common problem. So I changed them both, and that fixed that leak. Boy, it was just one thing after another, but you would expect that when you deal with a highly refined 70-year-old design that's been proven through time. Yeah. So that was all good. And then this morning, we left off, it was fine. And then this morning I came to move the car out, and I fired it up, but I couldn't get it to idle. It wouldn't idle. So I said, I wonder what's going on with this thing now. So as I'm trying to feather it and keep it going, I turned the throttle stop all the way up so it would kind of idle, and then I started messing with the fuel mixture screws, the ones on either side here, and I couldn't get any adjustment. Didn't matter what I did with it, there was no adjustment. So now I know what the problem is. This is a common problem on all of these Holley carburetors, and I actually already covered it on previous videos, but let's show you guys again. So you take these things apart so many times, you get pretty quick at it, but I have an even faster way to get in there and get at the problem. So let's just go. Oh, bitch. Yes, so what happens is you got this gasket right here, the meter and block gasket. Oh, that's on there good. Even the blue one is stuck. Ah, jeez, go figure that one out. Well, what happens is the main body of the carburetor will sometimes warp, and when it does, it'll pull fuel through the power valve chamber, and then you can't get any type of adjustment out of it, and it won't idle. So at that point, what you do is you disassemble the carburetor, and you file this face flat. Although I'm not really sure it's this one. It could actually be the secondary one. But either way, we're going to have to do both because we know now that the throttle body itself is a little warped. So, you know, that's the thing with Holley carburetors. As sophisticated as they are, and they're just great. They're awesome, awesome carburetors. But they have their quirks, and you have to deal with them. So I'll take this one the rest of the way off, and I'll probably just throw an elbow rock on there, and while I fix this one. So there you go, guys. Quick Holley carburetor troubleshooting and fast disassembly method you won't see anywhere else. I hope you got something out of that. I'll see you tomorrow.